I'm reviewing an absolute awesome game for the Sega Genesis / Megadrive. Pirates Gold. Come out in '93. I'd give this game a 10 out of 10. It's absolutely amazing. I beat the game. I beat all 10 missions. It has a save feature. It's great. If you mess up, you can just... if you mess up and do the wrong thing, and you get a game over or whatever, or you lose other members of your pirate people, basically, buccaneers, whatever, you can just load the state and try again. It's awesome. It has an awesome save feature, awesome graphics, awesome music. And I love the moods of it plays, when you beat the mission and you're going to retire and you've got to give the plunger to everyone. That, what you would do with Drunken Sailor, but that music is awesome. That's my favourite track in your game, when you're dividing the plunger. But yeah, you control some pirate, you control him, you can name him, name him what you want, your family name. I think the game's awesome. The point is to beat the 10 missions. It can be hard, but it has a save feature, so for that reason it's not the hardest game in the world. But I'd give it the game's 10 out of 10, but the difficulty I'd say is just above average, about 6 out of 10. But with a save feature, you should be able to do it in no time, beat the 10 missions and beat the game. Point of the missions, you capture a pirate, you can rescue members of your family, you defeat enemy troops. I always pick English, obviously, because I'm English. So normally in English you fight the Spanish and the Dutch. You rarely have to fight the French, but you have to do sometimes. But yeah, every time you play the game, the missions are always the same. You just, like I said, do all the 10 missions and beat the game. That's it. You can even end the game early if you want. You don't even have to do 10 missions. And the credits roll no matter what. I don't think you can get game over in the game because if you don't retire 4:35, the game just automatically ends and the credits roll anyway. So it's not really a game over, is it? The game just ends because your character's it's not like a game over. It's just the end credits. So either way, you beat the game. Well, yeah, you can beat the game doing even one mission if you want. But so yeah, you capture your pirate, rescue your family members, get the treasure fleet, and forget the other one. What was it? I forget the other name of the other one. I forget treasure fleet. I forget Silver Train. I think that's it. Yeah. And the hardest mission for me in the game now is, and there's another 2 missions don't know the name of. Sorry, I can't come to mind. I beat the game 4 hours ago. I have a good memory, but not like all for the 10 missions. First game I've ever played. This game, it's a pity I never had it when I was a kid. It's the first time I'm in my 30s now. It's a pity I never had this game when I was a kid. It's the first time I've ever played it in my life and absolutely love it. It's one of the best games ever made. I'm definitely going to play it again. But yeah, the hardest mission for me was getting married. I'll be honest, only the first was apparently the worst woman in the game, or the second, married me. The above tier ones, I didn't have enough gold in my career, so they turned me down. One of them said, the most top one, the one that's stroking a cat, I think, said, "What cheek, I'm a woman of beauty," and all that. But the second, attractive, the one who's second from the top, the one that has the fit boobs and the one that has a nice pose, said, "Oh, that's very nice, but my suit is a very distinguished man." The second from the top, so I got close. But yeah, I think I married the worst woman out of the four. The worst woman. But if the second worst one was in the game, I may have married her. But that's the problem. The game's randomised. It's always the same old places. But the Treasure Fleet and the Silver Train, they're always in randomised places. Every area is the same, but sometimes the women can be in like one playthrough, the worst one, apparently the least attractive one could be in the game, and then when you turn it off and play it again, she may not be found, if you know what I mean. And if you're playing this first time, you're probably going to struggle to get with a most attractive woman because when you've done the 10 missions, you just want to beat the game quick, wouldn't you? Like, you beat the game, and then when you play it again, you maybe want to go for the high, most ranking one where it takes longer because you've got to get shit ton of gold to get the best woman apparently, but it's easy if you, after the first two, you just want to beat the game and you're not bothered about what woman you get, whether it's the worst one or the second to worst one. Doesn't matter as long as you beat the game, but if you want to get the best woman, it's more hours of gameplay, isn't it? But 40 cents a game save feature, like I just said, that was the other one, title of nobility. But the hardest one for me, like I said, is getting married. I mean, I had trouble with that one. I did the 9 and I thought I was looking for these women and I had to find the right one. I think it was the worst one. And she accepted, but it took a while at first because she was saying at the start, oh, so that's very nice. But my suit is a distinguished man and I had to get more gold and I just married her. And then when I found out I beat the 10 missions, I just ended the game because the game was over. Parts to beat the 10 missions and then complete the game. Divide the plunger and then that's it. That's what I did. Definitely play it again. Maybe next time I'll try and marry one of the more attractive women's. The best one or the second to best one, maybe. Or the second to worst one. The second to worst one, I think, sewing. She was interested in me, but I didn't quite have enough gold for her, so it's the least attractive one who sat on the sofa who I got with. But yeah, what can I say? I absolutely love this game. It's a 10 out of 10. It's up there with Shaq and the Forever Man. I mean, it's a fantastic game. I'm sure everyone's played this game, but you need to if you don't. I mean, 1993, it's a fantastic game. Absolutely fantastic. I had absolute blast playing this game. Absolutely. I love it. Would I recommend it? For sure, absolutely. So yeah, anything else I can say about this fantastic game before I end it. It's really fun. Graphics are great. Music's great. My favourite track, like I've just said, is the what she would do with Drunken Sailor when you end in the game, basically, when you divide in the plunger. And then you end the game and then that's it. But yeah, someone who's never played the game, you have to 35 to complete the 10 missions. If you've not done it by then, I think they force you to retire and then the game ends that way. So, but I've only played it once. I beat all 10 missions. I think I retired at 33. So, because I was struggling, I think I did the first 9 missions when I was about 31. But seriously, it took me 2 years to find the least attractive woman because I didn't know which English town she was in. And then I found, oh, there she is. I could have met her 2 years ago and finished the game earlier. But I beat the 10 missions. I beat the game. That's the point of the game. But I'll go through again for sure and try and get one of the better women. See how I get on. But yeah, I recommend the game. It's great. As a save feature, you can play it whenever you want. The game's amazing. You can also do things for other governors, like find letters or go to the cousin and do favours for him. I think that upgrades you as well to a higher ranking if you do them missions for the governor. But yeah, the only things you don't do in this game is attack your own people, basically, because that you won't be able to beat the game if you do that. But never do that, because that'll ruin the game for you if you do that. But yeah, I don't know what it's like with others. I've no intention of playing Spain or Dutch, or you can pick who you want: Dutch, Spain, French. But I'm English, so I'm not going to play the other three. I'm English and proud to be English. But yeah, I think I've said enough. I've said all I can say, really. That's why I said I think I've said enough. Don't think there's anything else I can say. I think the game is amazing. I recommend you give it a go. For sure, it's a 10 out of 10 game. And when you beat 10 missions, you've had the plunger and the credits just roll, like we said. Fun game. But whether you're bad at it or not, as long as you beat the 10 missions, that's all that matters, isn't it? But yeah, great game. 10 out of 10. Give it a go if you've not.